My Grace, Archbishop Jackson Olesapit, Dean Bishop Mashamba, and Bishop Kamau Kimani. We haven't met, so pardon me. And the entire clergy. My brother Lenny Kivuti and your dear wife Dr. Hilda Kanini Kivuti, your family, the entire Ngongi family, the entire Nicodemus family, my good brother, the second Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Excellency Gachagua, and your dear wife, Pastor Dorcas. Members of Parliament here present from both houses. Your Grace, I want to, as I speak here, as I pass my condolences to Lenny and Eric's wife, I want us to also be people who are cheerful, because I think, just like Honorable Kiraito has just acknowledged, I also wish to acknowledge that scripture about Job. It gives us a lot of hope. As many of you will know, for a period of 10 years, I served as the Speaker of the Kenya National Assembly, and I always took time to correct members of Parliament when I see them going wrong. I want to make a correction here. Please, all of you elected, do not stand before people and God and say, I am honorable so and so. No, 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 no. You do not honor yourself. I've heard it there. You don't honor yourself. I honor my brother. My brother. You are honored by others, Norman. But I've heard people saying, I'm honorable so and so. I don't know, I'm honorable. No, 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 please. I always told members of Parliament, don't do that. Say your name is Justin Muturi. Say the other person might ask you, oh, are you the member of Parliament for this or this? You say, yes, I am. Oh, mheshimiwa, wewe ndio anakuheshimu. Si wewe unaanza kusema mimi ndio ati simu unapiga. Unaongea na mheshimiwa. How? I thought it was good for me to first of all lighten up this moment. Because we've had a very good sermon. And yesterday in church at the All Saints Cathedral, I did say that the general tradition in our community is not to engage too much in politics on such solemn occasions as this. Actually, Mheshimiwa Ruko, Eric passed on 9 days to his 41st birthday. And we have it, if you remember, from the father yesterday, that was looking forward to the Christmas festivities and celebrating Eric's 41st birthday. So indeed, many people may not, you can say, yes, we're condoling with Lenny, but I know the pain Lenny and Hilda and Eric's wife, the kids may not quite know it, but the pain in their hearts. But we are consoled by those very, very strong ones, pass through to us through His Grace, the Archbishop today. But, Your Grace, yesterday I said I didn't want to say much, but today I'll say something. And you allow me to spend some little time. Because this is my brother, Lenny. In this area, Kanyambora, His Lordship the Bishop will know. The people only used to talk about 3 names: Lenny Kivuti, Elton Joe, AJAABU Muturi. In our midst here is somebody I went to school from Form 1, Engineer Murioki, the Member of Parliament for Bere South. Same day at Kangaroo. And on to you, Your Excellency, when I sat my first, because I sat twice, CPE, and it's good, you are going to read it in my book, it's just about out. And I was told that I had not made it to go to Kangaroo. I cried, and we went to this school here, this primary school here. Both Lone, Engineer Joe, and a few others. I was told I was being taken to Siakago boys, Mheshimiwa Roko. I said, Siakago, those days, Your Grace, and I want to confess here. My late father was not originally from here. He was from across the river, Ghana. I'm not too sure how he came this way. But when he came here, the person who took him as his son is the old man, the grandfather Professor Mate talked about, Nicodemus. Mzee Nicodemus, who used to live where Lenny's home is, across here. Those of you who understand something called Woshokora, I'm sure Pastor Dorcas understands that. In the evening, sisi, tukiwa watoto wadogo sana, mimi nilikuwa natoka hapo nyuma tu kidogo, lazima tukuje hapo kwa mzee Nicodemus. That's why I also regard him as my grandfather, Lenny's grandfather. And something beyond, which Lenny spoke on these grounds during the burial of my mother on 2nd of June, 2018. He's the only one who can say it because he knows it. My father, Adiwe Nikodem. If many of you, I'm sure this may be a bit difficult. Maybe Norman Nyaga would translate for many of you may not understand. Gotira, Gotirwa. Yeah? Now came my father, Agetira, the gentleman who is, I think, the second born, Kwa Akina Lenny, another uncle of mine. I get it from my father. So this thing, traditionally, it is so strong. I was discussing with Sheila yesterday at the All Saints. That when we grew up, he used to go to say, I used to go watch Osho Virginia, I used to go watch Osho Penina, because that's the way these families were. I've taken this time and the liberty to say what I'm saying because Lenny became our torch bearer. I know many people may wonder what is Muturi talking about. I think because they have had political differences with Lenny. That is politics. But the truth of the matter is, Lenny became our torchbearer at the Kangaroo. And the next year, engineer, the late Joey Elton, when the year after that, I was being told I cannot go and I'm going to Chicago, which was unfortunately, and it's not in bad taste if you are a Catholic. But there was no way I was going to go. I knew Chicago boys, it was a good secondary school, but it was run by the Catholic Church. There was no way I was going to go there, or Kivote. My mind was set to go to Kangaroo because somebody had set the pace for us. This brother of mine here, Lenny Kivuti. And therefore, I pleaded with my father. I told him, no, please. Umepita, unaweza kwenda Chicago, unaweza kwenda Kivuti. No, I'm sorry. I said, I am going to repeat because I must go to Kangaroo. I wanted to go to say this, Grace, because I am so deeply rooted in the Anglican Church that it runs deep in my veins. And the same I know with this brother of mine here. And by grace of God, the year that followed, and I was very sure, I was very, very sure I was going to go. And indeed I went. Another coincidence happened, Your Grace. Lenny alipomaliza form 4 akaenda Kianyaga. That is, now he now has another schoolmate here in the name of His Excellency, the former Deputy President. Coincidences, yeah? But I'm saying this because I read and I listened to what the king said yesterday about Eric. In your time, there gets to a point when there is somebody who sets the pace. A person sets the pace for the rest. And you never know in life. It just opens up like that. I want to say this, my brother, Lenny. No matter what we say, I know that I understand the pain. Eric's wife, I understand the pain. Hilda. And I don't want to say, if I start giving stories, it will be too much because then I'll go back to 1983 when I attended the wedding of Hilda and Lenny. At that time, I was a young magistrate in Wanakiraito. You could have seen me trying to buy what I consider to be a very good suit with some material bought from smuggled goods from Uganda. Let me say, I am not here to defend anything that has been said is wrong or has happened. In fact, I want to associate myself with the sentiments expressed that there can never be a situation where government says it does not know what is happening. I am not in charge of security docket. I'm only in charge of public service and human capital development. When I create, you know that. But there is collective responsibility. We must all own up to our own deficiencies where they have been pointed out or where they occur. And therefore, I fully agree with the sentiments expressed. We cannot be here saying the great things that a young soul like Eric, what he has done, and then on the next day we we are taking them and we don't know, and they are being taken all over and we don't know where they are, who is taking them. We cannot say we don't know. We are government. We are government. We are government. I mean, I'm actually surprised. I'm told most of the administrators have skipped, but never mind. Never live by fear. Never live by fear. Yeah? Because we are here as a country. We are here today to celebrate the life of this very brilliant young man. In fact, Lenny, I was thinking, you know, the contemplator. Eric, the contemplator. He contemplated anything. He conjured up all manner of things. IT. He was a leader. Indeed, we must celebrate Eric. And like you, he set the pace. You trailblazed, just like you did from this village. My Grace, my Lord Bishop, I'm very sorry for having taken that much time in praise of my brother Lenny, because unfortunately, it's only me and a few others who actually know Lenny very well. Some people at some point thought, oh, hawa watu wanasikizana kweli. Sisi na Lenny, unknown to many of you, we are great buddies. And those of you who can recall, on that day, 2nd of June 2018, people trying to play games, leaving out Lenny from the list of people who are going to speak at my mother's funeral. And I said, never. It will not happen. I said, no. This is my brother. He knows a lot about me. He can talk about my mother and talk about me like Mtoto akiwa, you know. How can you leave him out? So I'm sorry that I've taken that much long. I know watu wameketi kwa muda mrefu. Poleni. I've been given a message of condolence. I've been given a message of condolence from His Excellency the President.